Open a meeting and sign last month's minutes. Anything else we need to do first before anything else?
Right, the other Rich and
Okay. I know what else to do tonight, Rich, so you're up.
Okay, just seeking approval to officially hire Alex here, get her sworn in.
just needs to make a motion and
I'll make a motion.
I've got,
Second.
okay. W4, I can either have you fill it out on here, we can print it off, or I can print it off and you can fill it out by hand.
It's whatever's easiest for you.
Doesn't matter to me. You need, obviously page 1, and then there's the new W4s are just wacky, that worksheet or multiple job worksheet. Do you need that worksheet as well?
I'm not sure.
Okay. It's there's options here if you want like extra taken out. I just like to put a flat amount on mine because it was too complicated for me to figure out, but I'll print off those 2 pages and
Yeah, normally I just claim 0.
no,
They can see.
taken out. So the W4s are totally different now. It's not claiming exemptions now, but I'll just print it out. There's lots of pages.
And forbid they keep it simple.
Oh, yeah, no, they have.
Anything else, Rich? Go on. It's got the Christmas parade covered in, you said.
Well, we will have. That's the 20th.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Light
Oh, right.
parade.
Just sit down at the church on the east end of town, don't let any traffic into town until the parade's done, and either Jay or a fire truck will park at the other end of town.
It's totally different now. It's not exemptions. I
It's like set of minutes.
know, and you have to. Yeah, it's complicated now, so I'm sorry. It's not simple like it used to be.
Just get everything ordered if needed or anything.
Decided to wait till we got her sworn in, and then I went to Kansas for,
I should have pretty much all the things that I need. I've been around for 10 years now. I've got so much cop stuff in my house. I really
she needed a shirt and patches.
Okay.
And I'll give her my department issue gun. Purchase it.
Say whatever clothes you need or whatever. Let's try to get it ordered for on this year.
Okay. Yeah, we probably do that, but if you're available Wednesday or Thursday, we probably get that done this week.
Yeah, Dr. Will.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
So Brian made a motion and Tammy seconded. Well, I have to stand with you because I believe you sworn in, but I don't have it memorized. State your name.
Alexandria Swisher.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
Do solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana
and the laws of the United States and of the State of Indiana.
and the laws of the United States and Indiana.
I will faithfully execute the duties of my office
I will faithfully execute the duties of my office
as a town marshal of this governing body, so help me God.
as a
Town
as
marshal.
a town marshal.
I need to change that.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Deputy town marshal.
Just write deputy in there.
usage.
The deputy told me.
Of this governing body, so help me God.
Of this governing body, so help me God.
Getting here, sign the date, and that's all right. Long time.
Yeah.
Sure, fine, sure.
Have anything else for us tonight?
Nah.
No. Have anything for us?
No, sir.
And then whenever you get done with that, can you just be sure I have your contact information, like email and phone number, just stick it on a sticky note on that when you get done with it for me to put in.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if there's a place for your date of birth on there. I don't think there is, but I'll need that for the payroll records as well. There might be one like that.
Kendall, what do you have this evening?
Well, Gary obviously doesn't want to come, so I'll read his letter. He has no update on the Second Street generator issue. He does have a letter in there, an agreement to redesign or to design related work associated with the 2026 CCMG product. So he has a proposal letter for the engineering fees. For the water facilities project, we've been reviewing shop drawings for materials and equipment. The agreements have all been signed and notice to proceed issued to each contractor. The post bid documents, executive owner contractor agreements, payment and performance bonds with power of attorney, certificate of insurance, and notice to proceed for each contractor have been submitted to the SRF and Christy Jarrow. The Division A tank start anticipated date is February 2026. Division B says expected delivery of materials is between December 3rd and January 28th. For Division C, the estimated date is December 15th for filter media replacement. The estimate will take 1.5 weeks to complete. We are continuing work on revising the asset management plan for the system. He prepared and submitted an agreed order quarterly report updating the compliance plan to IDEM on November 14th. And the IDEM construction permit for the chemical addition at the water treatment plant was received on November 24th. And then as far as the Title VI plan, sidewalk assessment, and ADA transition plan, those were submitted to us on November 11th. Any questions, call Gary or email Gary. Or any comments on any of the lay back to him?
Just about the generator, we gotta get that taken care of. We've been talking about this maybe over a year even.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been dragging his feet way too long on that. That's my opinion.
The only thing that I have, so we had to switch to AT&T Business Air at the water plant. The equipment came last week, but Mike said he threw his back out over the weekend and he hasn't gotten hooked up yet. I actually got an email today that says, we see you're not using your internet business air, and he hasn't hooked up the equipment yet. So, but he's thinking he might have to mount something on the antenna on the outside with it being a metal building or metal roof and concrete block building maybe. So there might be some other things to do with that. So I think it's going to be $75 a month, I think. I can't really remember, but We have until 2026 of November, it sounds like, for here to switch. If we decide to switch to AT&T Air. I haven't contacted Spectrum yet. I haven't had time. Because we still have what we have now for a while.
So are they gonna let all their customers in the area know this? Cause
I would assume
I've
they are.
never gotten any kind of information.
I threw away the rest of the year. But you should see all the states that they're basically bowing out of. This is Alabama, Arkansas, Florida. And I threw away the rest of the states that did it to us. But Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, that they're not gonna be offering DSL. But they're also not updating their lines here through here. But anyway. And then we need to order a bunts, at least a bunting for here, and then other businesses if they want to for the celebration, the county celebration. And the plaques came in. Beth Hodge said the plaque came in. They were wanting a plaque for each community, each township. I'm not sure they need each township. Commemorating the Indians or something that came through here. I don't know. Anyway, I have a rock at our church. It would be perfect, but I can't lift it. We're gonna have somebody. It's not. I mean, it's kind of big, but I can't lift it for sure. And I don't even know if my husband and I both could get it. But and I've asked Jay to keep an eye out for a rock. They want the plaque on a rock at the park somewhere. So brainstorm as to where you think you'd like this rock to go. I'm sure Jay would like to not have to mow around it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could, I don't know, maybe set it on a pedestal inside the pavilion or something. I don't know. But we need to order bunting. I don't think they're very much on Amazon. But that's all I have. Besides all the bills. I did forget to print out you guys a trial balance for all the financials, but I need to deposit the hydrant rental fee. I forgot to do that, so that'll be a $4,200 boost into the water account. It's unknown about our reimbursement. We have $30,000 coming back to us for what we paid Midwestern and for the environmental report, I think. So anyways, $30,000 we should be getting reimbursed. And I asked about those reimbursement requests last week and I haven't heard anything. Also, I forgot this, we get franchise fees from Spectrum. So we got our first check and I didn't know where to receipt it in, and I asked on listserv and most everybody receipts them into the general fund. So for August, I don't know if it's quarterly, but I'm sorry, from April to September, it's $841.67. That's how much we got. The franchise fee for videoing, for whatever, for cable. So I've always had to do the report. And I'm like, we don't get that. We don't get any. Now we do. And I remember filling this form out, but I completely forgot about it. And then I got the check. So
we get that every quarter.
well, I'm not sure. Because there's dates for April, May. Oh, I'm sorry, January. They had them all out of order. January, February, March, June, July, August, September. So that's up through September 30th. I don't know if they have a different fiscal calendar or what, but that's 9 months worth. Or maybe it's yearly. So anyway, I'll just receive that in the general fund. But yeah, that's all I have, except we need to sign the amended ordinance. We need to sign the salary ordinance. Like I said, nothing has changed with that, except I just had to redo how I broke up for my salary because I have 27 pay periods in 2026. You weren't here, Brian. Steve Brock made some mistakes on the ordinance, just some, call them scribner's errors, but the amounts for every 10,000 were not correct. So I can show you the old one if you want to see what changed.
Yeah,
It's
I
right.
can see it.
So right here at 40,000 gallons, the math didn't jive from 432.17. You just have to add 144.06. Well, he had 581.84. It had to be changed to 576. 40,000. Here. 576.24. It was 581.84.
Okay.
That was not correct. And at the bottom, he had each additional 1,000 gallons will be 102.70. Well, the old ordinance was each additional 10,000 was 102.70. So he didn't make that change and he changed it to 1,000. So, and all this, he just did that to save room because we're going to just keep adding 10,000. So each additional 10,000, it's the same as 144.06. They had to make those two changes.
Okay.
So nothing changed monetarily. It's just the numbers were wrong. And then this is Gary's proposal letter for CCMG's fees are going to be 8,000 total.
Okay.
Voices from Jay, so.
I think the only thing I have is put in the record about the community crossings grant for $126,000. Yeah. I have to say else. Unless you guys got something. I say you can just
One alibi. We've been having to use personal email addresses because we have one department email address. Am I correct that if we have additional email addresses for the department, that costs money for additional email accounts? How much is an account?
$6.30 per account right now per month.
Per month, okay. We use those to send cases to the prosecutor and also to log into some of the web applications that we use. Would you guys be open to permitting us to set up individual accounts for officers versus everybody sharing one account, which might be a little confusing for, especially for our prosecutor getting multiple officers emailing from one account? Okay. Now, one of our applications we use actually put in your email address as a login name. And I'd much rather be using department email for department business.
So right now we have, it's like police at kingmanin.com or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
And like for Alex, Swisher A at
Right,
kingmanin.com.
right.
So last name, first initial. Perfect. If we could do that, we need one for. I don't mind continuing to use the Kingman or police at kingmanin.com. That's fine, but I think for Alex and for Devin, that probably would be good if
So we
We had-
do 2 edition.
that, yeah. So then I'll just use the police@caymanin.com for mine. I'll have to purchase 3. I'm gonna have to purchase 3 additional.
That's Chris Trump.
Okay,
I mean, because I don't know how to do that.
okay.
He set up those emails for me to begin with. Ideally, tell you what really needs to happen, this may just be force my hand. We need to have .gov emails. I hate to go through this. Because I still have my Yahoo email. I have the .com email, and I'm gonna have a .gov email. I need to get it all switched over to .gov anyway. I mean, the state wants us to loop it through there anyway, but
Yeah.
Okay.
just. Yeah. So maybe I'll just go that route to start with for Alex and Devin, because those should be free. I shouldn't have a charge for that. And then maybe I'll,
Add me.
go through then the transition of getting mine for the town hall changed and for the police to be changed to a .gov email.
Okay.
So we'll start that way.
I say if there's nothing else, meeting adjourned.
Second that.
Good.